Hi, good morning, viewers. Thanks for joining me once again. We'll start with the India South Africa match and then we'll go backwards about a couple of more matches that happened before that. Of course, I did expect South Africa to win against India, but definitely not in the manner in which India batted. I don't know what has happened. India struggled to get going, except for Surya Kumar Yadav. So it looked like Surya Kumar Yadav alone played in a different pitch against a different set of bowlers. He scored what, 68 of 40, and then the remaining, all the players put together scored 57 of the remaining 80 deliveries. I mean, they didn't even score at half the strike rate of Surya Kumar's strike rate, which is worse. I mean, I just can't imagine. I can imagine someone having a bad day. I can understand if a couple of players go through a bad patch, or they have an off day in office, which is quite understandable. But 10 out of 11 struggling to score on a match is quite inexplicable. So that's a serious thing to look at. I just hope that this is just an aberration, and I mean it doesn't happen again in any of the matches. Having said that, yes, credit to Surya Kumar Yadav for the way he played, and he is the only reason for us to put a somewhat reasonable score. Of course, 130 is definitely not a good score against a team like South Africa, but still, without his contribution, we would have been even worse. We would have been even less than 100. So, thanks to Surya once again. Coming to the bowling department, if you look at it in one way, we did well because to stretch South Africa to the last over to score that 130 odd runs is a big achievement. So that way we did well, I can say. But on the other side, I don't know, Ashwin seems to be struggling in the sense he is not able to pick up wickets at regular intervals as he used to be in his early days. In fact, he is not even troubling the batsmen. I mean, the batsmen are playing him with quite ease, and they are clearing him over long off and long on easily. There was not a single ball that got beaten. So it looks like batsmen have sorted out Ashwin these days. So I don't know, unless Ashwin comes up with his tricks from his sleeves, I don't think he'll be able to sustain in the playing 11. Of course, he did pick up a wicket when Christian Stubbs tried to do a reverse sweep, and there was a chance which Virat Kohli put down as well. But again, that was not a brilliant delivery which Ashwin created a chance. That was actually a rank short delivery which was pulled by Markram, but that was mistimed. So yes, Ashwin needs to pull up his socks. Time for him to prove his mettle. Dinesh Karthik, I don't know, there is a lot of expectations on him, but the more he fails in the opportunities given, the higher pressure is going to be on him for sure. Because I mean, the fact that Rishabh Pant has been kept waiting on the wings and Dinesh Karthik is given a nod ahead of him puts him all the more pressure. But then it's time for him to deliver. But I think he got injured as well yesterday when he was keeping, so I'm not quite sure of the seriousness of the injury. I just read in newspapers today that he might be missing out the next match against Bangladesh. Let's see, definitely Rishabh Pant will come into the playing 11. And KL Rahul seems to be going through a very, very lean patch. Again, there were already talks about Pant replacing Rahul in the top order. But now that DK is injured, Pant is definitely going to be in. So it's going to be interesting to see the team combination in the next matches, because players like Huda, Ashwin and Rahul definitely are under scrutiny, in my opinion. So maybe players like Pant, Akshar Patel and Harshal Patel might come in to replace them. So let's wait and watch. On the other matches, yes, Pakistan had a comfortable win against Netherlands to open their account with 2 points, quite expected. The Zimbabwe-Bangladesh match, what a drama it was in the last over. In fact, of course, Bangladesh had Zimbabwe under the mat when they picked up Sikandar Raza for nothing. Then yes, Sean Williams put up a brave effort. So Zimbabwe was on course. Maybe I thought they will pull it off like they did against Pakistan, but then Of course, the batsman that came in the last over, he hit a 6 and 4 to increase their hopes, only to deceive in the penultimate ball. He got out stumped, and the one that walked in the last ball again got stumped. But then, when Bangladesh started celebrating, in fact, they have even gone into their dugout. Then umpires recalled them back to the ground because that was a no ball, not because of the height, not because of the foot, but because of the fact that the keeper collected the ball in front of the stumps. I mean, he is supposed to collect the ball only behind the stumps, only after the ball crosses the stumps. But because he collected a little in front before the stumps, that was called a no ball. And Zimbabwe had a second chance, but they didn't capitalize. So Bangladesh won that again. So on the Group A matches, it's very unfortunate that most of the matches got rained off. Even the England-Australia match got washed out. So most of the matches are decided by rain, or rather split points by rain. So it's going to be very difficult. Of course, New Zealand stands on top because they beat Sri Lanka convincingly. So they are on 5 points in 3 matches, with 2 more matches to go. One against Ireland, out of which, and one against England. So they are expected to win at least one of them, and they are sure to qualify for semi-finals from that group. So between England, Australia, maybe Ireland and Sri Lanka, I don't know who is going to come as next. With, of course, England and Australia are strong favorites to take the second slot. This side, South Africa is already on top. They have got 5 points in 3 matches, and they've got a match against Netherlands, which they are going to win comfortably. So they are sure to qualify from this group. So India has got a good chance to qualify as the second team, provided they beat at least one of Bangladesh and Zimbabwe, which I believe they would. So let's wait and watch. Thanks for watching me, and keep sharing and posting your comments. Thanks once again. Take care. Bye bye.